What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP daily rap video after a day of Silk Song, and of course, Truck Simulator is back. That's right, our boy had nothing better to do, so he brought back a favorite and a classic of the Dents, and I guess it was pretty successful. I didn't watch much of it. Other than that, it was a pretty slow week for our boy Phil. He had a couple rants, of course, regarding Comcast. The Comcast detractor is back. But other than that, it was a pretty quiet week in the Snortech. So this actually is a short video. It's only like 6 minutes long. So let's check it out. Let's see what Phil had to say on the daily wrap. I'm pretty sure even with a slow, quiet weekend, he'll find something to complain about. So let's get into it.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 21st of September, 2025. A fun streaming day, a day of variety, a day of great progress in Silksong, a day of support. Overall, a pretty great day. In fact, there was only one negative that happened today. The drinks for the Truck Sim stream. We'll talk about those in a second. Okay, so today I opted to not do a podcast. The reason being is that I wanted to get maximum progress in Silksong. And knowing that very soon I can't play Silksong as much because we're going to be juggling multiple new games, today was an ample opportunity for me to do a giant stream. We did almost 4 hours of gameplay of Silksong. We hung out for like a half an hour, we chatted and had a little bit of back and forth, and then we jumped into the game. And the good news is, man, we unlock a ton today. We unlocked, think about this. We unlocked a place called the Underworks, then a place called the Slab, that was next to Underworks that seemed to be like a dead end and I couldn't do anything with it. We traversed an insane amount of the Citadel. Okay. We unlocked a new place called like the Cog Gear area. And then we actually got another place far to the east that I can't even remember what it was called. I think it was called like the Archives of the Vault or something like that. Maybe the Vault is what it was called. But then we got distracted. And we ended up going to this place called the White, I can't even remember. You had to open a gate with a white key, and you're in this new area. So we unlocked like 5, 6, 7 new areas today. Okay, insane amounts of content. Now the thing is, each area is pretty lengthy, so we didn't actually get through much of anything but the Citadel. We did basically almost the entirety of the Citadel. All right, what happens is you can't get further in the game until you get 3 songs, and each song is in a new area that you unlock. So it was good. And great progress. And by the way, no frustration like last time. If you remember last night when I played, I was so frustrated. My hand was throbbing trying to beat this last judge boss. Today, mostly fun exploration. Actually got some new upgrades, some new abilities and things. That worked out really well. So good stuff overall. Absolutely great stream. Had a hell of a fun time. And looking forward to more. It actually went really well. Also, we hit a support goal, which was excellent, getting us to 3? I'm trying to remember how many goals we hit. We might have hit 2 goals today because we started with 1. I think we ended the stream at 3. So I think we actually hit 2 support goals for Silksong on that stream. Absolutely amazing. You guys continue to show up and support Silksong, and I really appreciate it, okay? Tonight, as you...
All right, good lord, man. I thought I was gonna have to bail. Honestly, I really did. The man was just droning on. He sounds a little pickled. It sounds like he had more than 1 or 2 drinks on Truck Sim last night. Good lord, man. He almost put me to sleep. Anyway, yeah, I watched a little bit of the Silksong. The only reason why, of course, it wasn't as stressful is because he actually hit the goal. And it was pretty early on. I think by around 4 o'clock. Eastern, he already was over $100, so it was pretty sure that he was going to hit the goal. By the way, a couple of the old Kino Dents are back over supporting again. Lance Catamaran and Dr. Lexus. Apparently Kino Casino went on break for their Halloween or Kino-ween. They're prepping. They'll be back in like a week and a half or whatever to start off the October Halloween marathon that they typically do. So you have a couple of, couple of old dents that have nothing better to do from Kino Casino that came over and started dropping a couple subs here and there. The one thing is they're not wailing out for Phil, definitely. Even Dr. Lexus is only, I think at max he gave Phil like 8 subs or something like that. Speaking of subs, It's very interesting because our Phil's been pushing subs very hard. If you don't know, our boy Phil last week made, I think, got 50 subs. So if you times that out by 5, he made about $250 in kick. $250 in kick is terrible for Phil. I mean, his support dwindled last week significantly, and most of it does come because of the kick support. It's just, it dries up. It's gone. And unless he has 1 or 2 people coming in during the week and dropping, 10, 20 subs, he's cooked. He got nothing going for himself. And it's great watching him cope and seed. Now, last week, I think he ended up setting a goal for 50 and hit the 50 goal. Now, this week, I think he's asking for 150 by the end of Wednesday. And he's roughly at like 20. I doubt he's going to hit the 150. Who the hell knows? Maybe Dr. Alexis is bored and might throw some cash his way. Maybe OIC will create some more sock accounts. I don't know. He might hit the goal. But I mean, if you think about it, the guy was making anywhere between like 12 to 1800 bucks on kick every week. And now he's barely cracking like $150 in support. That's not good. And then, you couple that with the fact that tips have been, dropped. I mean, I always argue that support doesn't increase for Phil. They're just shuffling money around, and you always see it. One day he'll have a boom in super chats and then tips will dry up and subs will dry up. And then another day when he's begging for subs, he'll get a boom in subs and then tips will dry up. It's typically normal. That's why, he struggles to get close to the 150 goal. It takes him almost to the end of the stream just to even get there. But it should be really interesting. I mean, if he can't manage to get more whales into that stream, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Because right now, Kick has about 60 viewers for Phil, and I'm gonna say at least 90% of them are LARPers. They're people that just hate Phil. They're people from like Raw Phil and other detractors that just go there to troll Phil, and they're not giving Phil any money. Every once in a while you'll get a couple dunts here and there that drop those penny kicks, and that's about it. But the vast majority of these folks just don't like Phil and are not going to give him any money. So yeah, I mean, but of course this is of his own making. He bragged the other day that, it doesn't matter how you support, I'm good. I have money saved or whatever. And now, he's talking about the preferred method is subs. That's the preferred method. Remember before it used to be tips? Tips was the preferred method of support. Of course, now it's not tips any longer. It's subs. And most of that has to do because, he doesn't want to look like a failure. He doesn't want, to give detractors a win and Kino Casino a win that he can't make it on Kick. That's the first thing. And also he gets a bigger cut. I believe he gets a bigger cut of the Kick subs than he does PayPal and anything else. And it's pretty consistent. I mean, he knows that he's going to get about $4.75 per sub every time someone subs. So it's a quick, easy calculation, and it's money that that's there. But yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, we're going to keep an eye on it. Let's see how that continues. Let's see if that keeps dwindling. I mean, just like with Phil, of course, every so often you get a new whale that comes in, drops some money, and then leaves. I'll give you one prime example. Final Wish is gone. Actually, he was talking with someone. He was in someone's chat. I forgot who it was. And they were, making fun of him, calling him a dent. And, he basically said he was done supporting Phil because of all the hate he was getting. So, if Final Wish wasn't an OIC sock account, then that's someone else who was dropping major cash on him. That's no longer there. And he hasn't been there in, over a week? So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how Phil does. Let's see if he can rally the dents to start dropping money on support. The other thing too is those kicks. Those kicks, while most people are giving him 1 penny, it is a form of support. So Phil really can't complain that he's not getting support. So if someone's dropping a whole dollar on him a whole stream and giving him 100 pennies, he can't really bitch and complain about that, right, Phil? It gives his dents an out. People that maybe feel bad that they're not supporting Phil. If you give Phil, 100 kicks, which is $1, and you give it to him, you break it out by pennies, you're technically supporting, and Phil really can't complain about that, can he? I'm sure he will, though. Once the subs drop and all he's getting is those penny kicks, he'll bitch and complain. He'll treat it just like moral support. He'll say he can't pay his bills with these pennies. So let's start getting some subs. Anyway, all right, let's keep going.
As you can see, was our weekly chill stream of American Truck Sim. And to be honest, I was very happy it was. Because since I'm playing all stressful games in every other slot, to actually have one game that's in the rotation that's very relaxing, it was great. We had great conversation, great fun, great support. We more than exceeded a goal. Like I said, the only bummer, I'm trying to finish up drinks. These were some of the drinks that I bought relatively early on in the summer when we were playing Truck Sim. If you remember, we started with White Claws, and then I bought these. I don't like them. They're kind of gross. They don't, like, they have higher calories because it's more like drinking soda than drinking like a seltzer. And the flavor's just not very good. So I think this coming week, I'm going to buy either seltzers again, or I'm going to go, someone suggested, why not get like some hard ciders for the fall? Because now it's going to be fall next week. Oh yeah, some hard ciders could be pretty good. So maybe I'll do that. Good suggestions on the stream. But overall, great stream. There was an epic car accident, and I wasn't even involved with it. So there was a roadblock, and I decided to go around it, which you're not supposed to do. As I'm going around it, a truck is coming at full speed, like 60, 70 miles per hour. It was insane. I hope you'll watch it. It's in the first part from tonight. I'll actually make it the thumbnail. It was wild. I never seen anything like that before. It was pretty brutal. Anyway, so great stream tonight, and all around a great day, great support, everything good. Oh, by the way, we decided the next DSP tries it, there is a Popeye's Chicken Hot Ones tie-in event, a new chicken sandwich, chicken dippers, and wings, all different flavors, but they come in a combo pack. Great, that'll be DSP Tries It. So now we're already 4 goals into DSP Tries It. Potentially, if we have some well-supported streams this week, we may actually do DSP Tries It by the end of the week, which is by Wednesday, is my final day of the week, if you can believe it. So, great stuff, and thank you all. Great support today. Even Kick had really good support today. Everything was exceptionally good. 0 complaints from me. Thank you all, okay? Tomorrow, there will be a podcast. We'll have a chill podcast in the morning. I don't particularly know what we'll be talking about. Maybe there'll be game news. I'll get everyone caught up, obviously, on the playthroughs and all of that. But we'll see. We'll see if it's just a chill show or not. And then it is more Chronos, the New Dawn. The good news with Chronos, there's 2 areas left in the game and about 3 to 5 hours of gameplay, depending on how it goes. Being that tomorrow is a 2.5 to 3 hour gameplay stream, I think that and one more, and we'll beat it, I hope. So Chronos tomorrow on the day stream. Tomorrow night will be more Hollow Knight Silksong. Then FYI, a little bit more of a preview. On Tuesday, the premiere of Silent Hill F on the first stream. And then we'll try to finish we'll try to finish Chronos on the late stream. I hope we do. Because to be honest, I don't want to be juggling 2 survival horror games at the same time. I don't think it'll work. So finishing up Chronos then would be absolutely perfect. So we can focus on Silent Hill, which is what everyone, of course, is going to want to see anyway. All right. Thank you, guys. It was a great streaming day. Great variety. Great.
Phil, whatever, Phil. Good God, man. These. I don't know. I really think, honestly, I mean, I know I'm cooking my content, but I think he needs to stop these daily raps. There's no point to them. I mean, this is 6 minutes of garbage. He has 158 views on this in 7 hours. No one's watching this garbage. The only person watching this is Doody, sadly. Doody and maybe Jade and a few other dents. You're not providing shit here, Phil, okay? You're wasting everyone's time. You're wasting bandwidth. And all for what? So that you can say you have a video that you posted to give you a daily recap of what you did? Well, what's the fucking point if you're going to recap what you did anyway today on your podcast? Good God, this man repeats himself fucking over and over again. Jesus Christ, the only thing that was good from last night's Truck Simulator was he actually tried to tell people that he was working out. This gouty looking 43-year-old man who looks like he has diabetes, gout, and God knows what else going on there. Sagging, bloated, I mean, alcoholic. He's trying to tell people that he's actually healthy. He's healthy, he's working out, he has a fitness routine. Bro, no one's buying that. And he actually tried to claim he's 190. Yeah, okay, Phil, whatever. If you're 190, brother, I'm 120, okay? I'm 193. I'm 193, and I'm actually 6'2", Phil. I'm taller than you, I'm thinner than you, and I'm more muscular than you, and I actually weigh 193, brother. So there is no way in God's hell that you are 190. You better add maybe 30 to 40 pounds on top of that. 230 maybe. As pudgy as you are, brother, come on. And as big as those breasts are, I'm pretty sure that those breasts hold a few pounds. All right, Phil? It's just nonsense. Good God, man. Thanks for wasting my time here, man. It was 6 minutes, and I thought, all right, we could blow through this pretty quickly. And it's just such a waste of time and fucking airspace for nonsense, for nothing. You know what, Phil? Just for that, I'm going to give you a fucking dislike for wasting my time. All right, folks. Well, that's it. Anyway, I'm streaming today at 10 o'clock. We're going to go over the Comcast as a detractor nonsense. We're going to talk about Phil being a weightlifter. And yeah, so we'll have some stuff to chat about. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.